I protect my sources, you know that.
The source is
No matter
incorrect.
how bad they are, I protect my sources. I think my source was soused. I think that was my problem tonight. So.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Got 16 bars to convince you on the shit. When it comes to rapping, I wanna be the Brad Pitt, but fuck that. I'm an outlier. I'm crossing lines like
It's always a struggle to get out on Fridays. Between the job and then the dog, especially when Kara works late. Luckily for me, I work maybe 10 minutes away, if that. I always say Keys Money Mobile because chances are I forget one. But we got them all right now, so heading to the track. Finally got the big camera back, so we'll have some different kind of shots for you than we did last week. Let's go. We're here. How you doing, Joe?
Doing all right.
Ready for a nice night of racing?
I hope so. I haven't been racing much so far. I had a little problem and ran good so far, so fingers crossed.
I heard FedEx lost some stuff on you.
Yeah, they lost some stuff for a few weeks on me, and so now I had to send some other stuff out to get taken care of, and that's in the process of the same problem right now. Not lost, but it's just in transit.
I would have used UPS, but you went back to them, huh?
I did go to UPS.
Did you?
FedEx lost, I went to UPS.
Okay, well, I'm not sure if you've watched the vlog, but this is the segment we like to call 0 to 60. We have some serious questions and then some funny questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, first question. What got you started into racing?
I've always loved it since I was a kid. I lived in Oswego, so the Oswego Speedway was in our backyard, and you heard it every Saturday night. You had to be there.
Yeah, you hear it. It kind of piques your intrigue, and you got to go, oh, I got to see what this is all about.
Yeah, I was a gearhead from the time I was born, so anytime I heard anything loud, I had to check it out.
All right, it doesn't get any louder than a fast race car, does it?
That's right.
Why the number 55?
Well, no reason really. It just it was open when I first started, and I just took it. I had uniform numbers throughout my high school career. It was 5, so I just doubled that up.
All right, so there's the origin of the double nickel. Fans like the silly questions. If you had to bungee jump or skydive and you had to pick one, what would it be?
Skydive.
Why skydive?
Because if you hit the ground, you're going to die.
I've heard a lot of different answers to that question, but that's the first one where I'm like, yep, that's factually correct. If you hit the ground without a parachute, you're going to die.
That is correct.
Your best moment in racing, if you had to pick one, what would it be?
2002, I believe, Super Dirt Week. We had a race. We went green to checkered. We had a 4-way battle for the lead the whole time, and I led most of it until the last few laps. I didn't lead, and then I got it back between 3 and 4. Went from 4th to 1st, coming out of 4 to win it. Yeah, that was pretty good. You know, and Super Dirt Week, the stands are packed, lots of cameras, lots of people, so it's always the best time to do anything.
Do you have any superstitions? Some drivers are very superstitious. Some say, nope, not at all. I get nervous before I get in, and some people aren't nervous at all. Do you fit any of those categories?
I get a little nervous, like anxious beforehand. I don't really eat much the day of, just as it helps ease the stomach if I don't. But once you sit in the car and the engine starts, everything's gone.
And how much truth is it to, like, races are won in the shop more than they are out on the racetrack? Well, a lot of people don't know there's a lot of work into these machines, aren't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that go into any cars, and being prepared, anything can break. It makes you lose the race or win the race if it doesn't break. But yeah, I'd say it's 50-50. I think if you take care of your car and your equipment and it can make the race, then it comes down to the driver. So it goes hand in hand. Without good work in the shop, you're not going to win.
And how patient do you have to be out there sometimes? You know, especially if they have a quick race car, you want to get to the front as humanly possible, but there's sometimes to the moniker, you got to go slow to be fast. Is that true?
It is true. You tell yourself patience, but once the green flag comes out, I think your brains go out your ears and you just stomp on it and go. But you can pace it a little bit. When the car's really good, you get over anxious sometimes, and you can overdrive it and wreck the car when it's too good because it's too good. So you got to find that even keel where, okay, I got a good car, settle down a little bit, just pick them off one at a time when it thins out. But then you also got to think it's only 20 laps, so you really got to go.
This is like a sprint, but a marathon all on its own, right?
All at the same time, correct.
Absolutely. If I had to give you a plane ticket anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
Italy.
Good pizza?
Food, part of it, but no, I just always wanted to go there, and I've never had a chance to get there yet.
If you had to take a selfie with anybody, who would it be?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, the great one. You see his meme out there? It's like a crying Jordan. I guess it's like an internet sensation.
I guess so. I don't watch too much of it, but he was the best basketball player I've ever seen. So, and I love basketball and racing. They're my two passions. So,
well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That's 0 to 60 with the 55, the double nickel, Joe Garofalo. Bill. Well, heats are in the books for tonight's racing action, but something we do here at the Speedway, one-on-one spectator races. And drivers, if they have a helmet, legal registered car, and some guts, they come out here onto the racetrack and we give them a lap. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. So these have gotten pretty wild. Somebody crashed their grandmother's car a couple years back, so it's interesting. We'll see how it goes tonight.
Green is out, let's go racing!
Green flag is out, 25 laps, Sooty King Sportsman feature event is underway. The top car off of turns 1 and 2. Couple cars come together, the 9X and drop the 11 off the cat. Kyle Pinkenball going out Trump and rooftop. All right, race fans, it's the race night recap here at the Brewerton Speedway. We start off the night with the SUNY Canton Sportsman. No patience tonight in the SUNY Canton Sportsman feature event. Quite a number of cautions here this evening. Ron Davis III from deep in the field, able to work the bottom of the speedway, along with a couple of yellows thrown in the mix, picks up the feature win here tonight. Good run by RD3 Ron Davis III. Firehouse Subs Mod Lights. Jim Bogat still has that monkey on his back, led most of the race. Late race pass by Jeremy Isabel in turn number 4, picks off the win, upsets Jim Bogat. Jim Bogat finishing second for the third consecutive week in the Firehouse Subs Mod Lights. Jeremy Isabel picking up his first career feature win. Another driver who gets a monkey off of his back is the Chargin' Chuck Powalczyk, number 17 in the JB Logging and Firewood 4 cylinders. After 3 straight DNFs, he picks up the feature win. Moving on to the Tracy Road Equipment Big Block Modifieds. Andrew Ferguson led the first half of the race, then Chargin' Chuck Bauer. And Ingles Performance, our corporate sponsor tonight on the side of that number 99, charging to the front, was able to take the lead. He ends up battling back with the 34 of Andrew Ferguson. Ferguson ends up taking the lead back till we had a late race restart. Matt Shepard comes from 12th up to the second spot with 5 laps left. Duked it out the final couple laps with Chuck Bauer and manages to pick up the win. So the Super Matt Shepard 9S visiting Victory Lane for the first time as a car owner here at the Brewerton Speedway, and he picks up his first win of 2016 here at the Demon. That does it from Brewerton. Stay tuned. I thank each and every one of you for watching these vlogs. Each view and keeps the drive alive for me to continue to make these videos. So if you're watching out there, thank you very much. Give the video a like. Subscribe if you like it a lot. Helps create these videos even more. So thank each and every one of you again for watching, and thank you for the continued support you've given me throughout this journey.